Have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What'd you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a speech about Tribe being the greatest group of all time. This don't sound like Tribe.
Well, I just don't want to be closed-minded and thought I'd try some new stuff out.
All right.
Expand my musical palette.
How you digging that so far?
I don't know yet. But, look, obviously I didn't ask you here to talk about music, and, not one for speeches, so I'll just say, congrats. You're running with the starters next time out.
Stop playing on that. Let's go.
Hey, you've done everything.
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting lineup tonight. Quicker than many NBA insiders predicted, which begs the question, is this MP's
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, y'all know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. You're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
It's a new episode of 2K TV. Welcome.
And it's an interactive special this week with all interactive questions brought to you by New Balance.
What pick was New Balance athlete Jamal Murray selected in the 2016 NBA Draft?
Was it the 4th, the 7th, the 10th, or the 15th pick?
No tricks, only treats here, Greg, as we've got NBA action on Halloween. Greg, I have seen you sport some very interesting costumes over the years.
Yeah, the kids love it when I get dressed up and go trick-or-treating with them, and then I get to go through their candy stash, so it's a win-win.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Bogdanovich out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's MP in at the point.
Well, of players have to deal with getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich, he's skilled.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
No good on the free throw. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling, a full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And he can't hit the second. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
And here is Allen following the three from MP to stop the run. And the Bucks miss again.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bucks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, when you got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now, here's Ivy. 8 points his last outing. A three from MP. Another miss by MP.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holiday left side. Over Ivy. Another shot. That shot no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. MP passes to Bogdanovich. And the shot is good.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Here in the first, just under. There are 2.5 minutes played so far. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Persistence pays for Giannis. They're using his athleticism and those long arms to collect second chance opportunities for his team.
Now, here's Stewart.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
The first one falls.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Burks, he's checked in for Detroit. Outside Hill. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Connaughton. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Off target from outside. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Here's Hill after the basket by Detroit. And Ibaka kicks to Connaughton. Back to Ibaka. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Passes it to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Portis with it. Beyond the arc. No good from Connaughton. Pistons leading by 8. And a wide open look for MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 8 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Yeah, half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. So for the Pistons, Nerlens Noel checks in for Stewart, and it's Bagley in for Baylor. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
.46 seconds left in the first. Hill against Bogdanovich. Hill kicks to Ingles. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
MP, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Connaughton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Hill against MP. The three. And so it's Detroit holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Dancing.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
MP, no good.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And one thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good... player has great confidence, and with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense. Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. We got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes we're going to execute the game plan. And sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want.
Holiday has been on display for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. MP's really making a difference here.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell.
One day you will be mine, sucker. One day you will be mine. And, hmm.
The whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
On the court for the Pistons. Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Isaiah Stewart out there at Bogdanovich. And it's MP in at the point. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
For the lead, Holiday with the block.
Defense, that is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
Middleton right side. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's MP. Detroit, no good that time either.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Holiday. Shoots over Bay. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, with the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
MP passes to Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Stewart's got his third basket of the night right there. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset. He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in.
One shot.
That free throw good. Drew Holiday.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and he's packing the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Bay against Allen. Bay kicks to MP. Detroit, no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Middleton outside. Bay pulls it in. Pistons trail by 5. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. From deep three-point range. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. MP deciding where to go with it. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Allen. Here's Lopez. That one off the back iron and out.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The 3 from MP. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP way outside. Another miss by MP. Bucks have gone all through to start the 4th quarter. Inside, Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
It
foul.
goes on Jaden Ivey.
At the line for the Bucks, Grayson Allen. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Allen drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP up top, guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Nice shot by Portis.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the foul called on MV. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pistons making a change here. Livers is checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. At the top of the key, Lopez. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul. Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Pass to MP. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Allen in the post. And the foul called on MP.
Number 8.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Detroit making a switch. Noel's checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Got a piece of it. MP against Howard. Here's Ivy. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
A natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
That one good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a lead that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Bojan Bogdanović's injury. David, what's the news there?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He told me that it looks like it's a strained groin. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And Detroit has possession, trailing by 5. And here's MP for 3. Allen with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. He was up.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the...
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Bogdanović is checked in for Nerlens Noel.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Here's Bay.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
MP, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey, man. I was like, oh no, it's alright. Up at the. Hey, Nate. How's life? Oh no, it's alright. I think last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. That's anytime. And like my air, like the air out, I've been searching. What do you mean? Like I've been looking. Confusing. Yes, I'm sure. That's why that kid tries to go. That's my face cleaning up my vomit.
But Jamal Murray wasn't the only player from Kentucky to be selected in the 2016 NBA draft. So, how many of his collegiate teammates were also selected in the same draft?
Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Some of the teams have absolutely acquired season-altering players.
Murray, good.
with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get
I'm smiling, Ben.
familiar with one another.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy is the off guard, and Bay the small forward. Bagley and Stewart together down low, and it's MP in at the point. That one goes in.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand. Here's Middleton, following the score by Detroit. Good on the 13-footer.
You don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 5.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Bay against Middleton. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Clock at 2. Allen can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And the big man, Isaiah Stewart, just relied upon to bring physicality and aggression to the floor, something he does well.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday powers it home.
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism, what a talent.
Here's MP. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Stewart is one of those guys that you can count on to provide energy.
No doubt, B.A. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to be ferocious down there. And I like how he focuses on taking higher percentage shots. And the reliability of what Drew Holiday brings to the hardwood. It's about that menacing defense night after night with great hands and great instinct.
That's good from Holiday. Well, Brent, after years of being an elite defender, Holiday is finally getting the recognition he deserves.
And the best part of guys like this, B.A., is that ask other guards around the league what it's like to introduce your offensive game to a guy like Drew Holiday. They will tell you he's one of the best perimeter defenders that you're going to find.
And so he hits both.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Now here's Stewart. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Drew Holiday.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for 2.
That one's off. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Now here's Holiday. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Lopez. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, MP. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Now here's Allen. Middleton passes to Lopez. Back to Middleton from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next one.
Timeout called the Pistons. And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brett, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three.
And the Pistons shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Middleton outside. Jacks up with 3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Middleton. Holiday's got 7 points.
And Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Fires in the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Allen against MP. Here's Lopez. Counted.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Holiday against MP. Here's Stewart. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Detroit with a rebound. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bay with it. Picked up by Allen. In transition. Here come the Bucks. Wide open. And too long on the shot.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Bay. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. And here's MP from outside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Holiday finds Middleton. Good D by Bay.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allen. Thanks for that. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Lopez. And so it's Detroit closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bucks youth dancing. You know what time it is, Bucks fans.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Milwaukee's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Bagley and Stewart together down low. Ivy is the off guard, and Bay the small forward. And it's MP in at the point.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
MP against Holiday. MP. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Middleton outside. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you. You can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Pass to Lopez. And here's Allen. Over Ivy. Allen can't get it to go. Detroit has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's MP. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Antetokounmpo. Got 6.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. MP, the pass to Bagley. Back to MP. Shot is up. Ooh, that one makes it a 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here. He's been struggling to do so as of late, but first picking Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young, very exciting team. Now.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Allen. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Timeout called, the Pistons. And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA teammate. Pistons will go for a different look here.
At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Portis.
The physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. Bobby Portis out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
MP way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Left side Ingles. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical. Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Middleton comes in for Ingles. Bay, he's checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Diallo.